All right, so this is Lucy talks about writer's block, take two, or trying to do a video, take three for today. But yeah, so like I was saying, but of course I deleted video, so I need to start over. Okay, I want to talk about things that we as writers, artists, painters, drawers, anything in the art world, we get blocked. Um, for writers, it's called writer's block. And it could go on for a couple of hours to a couple of days to even a couple of months and years. And then we get this thing attached to us, this label that they call us starving artists because of the writer's block, and people that don't write don't understand. So what I want to talk about is writer's block, and for all my um, Facebook fam and friends that are looking and seeking to becoming a writer and want to write, but keep getting blocked. I want to give you a few tips that help me out and that helps me out with my writer's block. And this video may not be for you. That's quite okay. I'd appreciate it if you share it with your Facebook fam as well as the Liberated Bohemian, because somebody you don't even know out there might write. Like my best friend Erica Freckleton, and she one of my very good friends in Florida. We met years ago, and I never knew all these years that she was a writer, and she never knew that I was a writer. And when we got reconnected in 2012, I was telling her about my book, my Chronicles of the Unlovable, that I was working on. And I didn't even have a title for it as yet, but I told her I want to finish this book, but I keep stopping. That's why it took me 7 years to write that book. But when she told me, sometimes you need to put that what you're working on away and start doing something else, like just jot down a word, any word that comes to mind. And you need to be meditated or focused, because now she's all into meditation. She also writes poetry. And so y'all should really check her out. Her Facebook poetry page is Moesha Pen or Moshe Pen. I hope I said it right. Sorry, Erica. Or you could just look on my Facebook friend list and find her. She writes great poetry. She's a great artist, singer too. Singers, yes, singers, and anybody that plays music, artists, people of the art world, we get blocked. Doesn't matter how or why, we do. So what helped me out, the way she said, is to jot down a word that comes to mind and then pretty much free write. So when you see me posting like poetry out the blue, or when I share poetry from the past, and it's because I don't remember why I was blocked that time, but that's what I don't like to write. Sweetheart poetry. I don't do that. I love you, you love me, or roses are red, violets are blue. No, I write what comes to mind or why I feel like I'm blocked, and then I just go off on it. Sometimes I'm singing a song, like this morning, it's stuck in my head with the melody, and then I just start blurting out like in a rhyme why I'm trying to get out my writing, and I'm trying to focus on my writing. So getting out of a writer's block is a real thing, and it can be easily solved with just stop what you're writing, stop what you're doing, whether it's take a moment out, put the first word that comes to your mind down on paper. Look at that word and just start jotting all kinds of little things around it. They teach you this in literary class in college, language arts 101. But yeah, English literature 101. Yeah, don't quote me. But yeah, you just jot down all these ideas around that one word, and then, or these other words like link out, almost like a family tree that links back to that word. And then you could start writing anything about that word. And you will see that your flow has come back. And then you could revisit your original writing, your original work that you was working on, your book, your poem, your whatever, your painting. But that's how I would suggest to get over writer's block, because it helps me so greatly. Writing 2 books at once is helping me, because when I get blocked and I get stuck, like on Brooklyn Heat, I'm trying to get through this chapter because I want to go run right into the action. So once the action starts kicking in, boom, I know that book is going to be done. I did it in 3 months. So I decided to do the other book, Ghost Love. And when I get stuck on Ghost Love, I go back to Brooklyn Heat. And if I get stuck on both, here comes that poem that I'll put out there, and y'all like, what the hell is going on with her? Why she wrote this or why she's doing that? That's what's happening when I share music or when I'm on Facebook, and then I have my literary agent, helper, friend, that my focus friend keeps me focused, like get back to work, stop playing on Facebook. I'm not really playing on Facebook. I got the block and I want to get unblocked. So being on Facebook and posting videos or posting this and that helps me. Hey, Sparkle, I got rid of the babies. No, I didn't. One's playing game, the other one's taking a nap. And so I'm talking about writer's block. How are you, baby? I see you. So, yeah, that's what I do when I post these poems. So please, when you read my poems or you read something crazy or you see a crazy video, just know that, okay, she's blocked. That's why she's not writing right now. She's blocked and she's putting all this crazy stuff trying to get unblocked. Or she's putting all this crazy stuff to get back the ideas and get back focus on the writing. I feel that as a writer, as much as we say, oh, we need to be secluded and we need to be isolated from the rest of the world so we can write. I used to feel like that. I wanted, if you've been following me or been my friend for like years, since I've been a writer, since I posted Lucy Cult page, you will know that my whole thing has been trying to work to get this cabin in the woods in snow, covered in snow, where you just can't leave the cabin. I want a coffee pot, I want the desk, the fireplace, I want it all, and just probably look out the window and see deers running or a river creek running water, cold, ice cold water, whatever. I hate heat. But honestly, I find that sometimes being secluded or isolated does not help me write. Actually, I need to focus on what's going on in the world. So right now, as I'm talking to you, the table I'm sitting at is facing my windows out there. So I could literally look out there, see the trees moving, see life happening. Those are the things that help me get unblocked as well. And sometimes I could be staring at the screen. This live video thing that I do, even if nobody watches, it helps me. It helps me get unblocked. What's up, Deshad? Congratulations, love. Congrats on your schooling and going back. And oh man, I'm so proud of you. I miss you guys. I miss you. I miss Sparkle. I miss Claudia, but I talk to Claudia every other day. But yeah, I love you guys, man. But yeah, so, and this is good advice for you, Deshad, especially you keep doing school like you're doing. That's what's up. You know, writing those essay papers. You can get blocked writing essay papers, because I had to do it. And now, oh my gosh, getting unblocked from writer's block is a big thing. I do miss you. Don't say that, Sparkle. I miss y'all. I love y'all. I watch your videos. I do. It's like being around you. And I see your mama in the video too. y'all really need to connect with me in Bloomfield, because I don't think a lot of people from Bloomfield remember your mama. But then again, your mom is way younger than me, so there was different class. But I love Connecticut. I know she said don't move back, but I love being here until they kick me out, until my classmates are ready for me to get the hell out. They're like, all right, go back to Florida. So I love being here. And I do miss y'all. I miss working at J.C. Penney's with y'all, the trouble we used to get into. See, here I go off of my subject. But oh man, I think me and Claudia was talking about that the other day. How we used to get in trouble and the managers would have to separate us and be like, you go over there. And we knew they separated us because we laugh and joke all the time. But yeah, good times, yo. And I see you doing big things, and I'm very proud of both of you, Dishad and Sparkle. I'm proud of y'all for linking out into y'all own worlds and doing your own thing and moving on with life. Like that's amazing. That's what's up, you know. Y'all are like my little children that I left behind. I miss y'all. But anyways, especially you, Sparkle, you're just so cheery in your face. Deshad, however, you need to work on your dance moves. I'll be seeing your dance moves. I'm gonna work with you. That's gonna be another video though. Deshad, I saw you was working it, but that's an old school music. Like what you know about that music, you gotta slow it down. You was kind of doing it fast. It's not a fast song, baby. It's a jam. So you gotta jam with it. I'm just playing, but I miss y'all. I guess Sleepyhead woke up or heard me talking to y'all. So, yes, getting back to writer's block. I get off the subject so fast. So y'all could just imagine when I'm writing how easy it is for me to get distracted, especially with the babies, with Facebook that I follow. You're going to sleep. All right. You woke up and you wasn't supposed to yet. So, yeah, like this morning, I was talking about how I got stuck when I was writing. And then I got that tune in my head. Y'all know that new country song that everybody seems to be making? I think a teacher did it with her kids. So the melody was in my head. And I just started to write down. Well, actually not write down, but go on Facebook and started freelance writing, which is also what I did the other day. Little do y'all know, when I be giving y'all snippets out of books, yeah, I do. If that book is not already done, I do use those snippets. But that one that I posted on Liberated Bohemian, and if you haven't checked it out, go check it out. That was all freehand writing. That was not a snippet. It's a snippet that's going to be in the book, but that was all getting unblocked. That's part of getting unblocked. I just took a thought, jotted it down, and started typing on Facebook. That was not in my manuscript. However, I do own the rights to Liberated Bohemian. I do own the LLC. I do own all my copywritten trademarks, everything, including Lucy Cult. So I feel okay when I let y'all in on snippets. And now that I'm letting y'all in on a secret, that one was freehand writing, but it's still under my trademark, so it will go in my book. So y'all can't touch it. No, but what did you press? Don't touch anything. But anyway, the reason for my videos to help you guys out is, for those who want to write, as more than just doing school papers, or it's a passion of yours, but you think you don't have it. These are things that will help you get unblocked, because I want to work with writers. I want to work with new writers, and I want to help y'all get published, because if we don't help each other, with getting urban writing out there, urban stories, or getting people back into reading books. Like, I know social media, internet, and all that technology of the world, our phones, they take over the world. But let's not forget where our first thought phrase and our first, experiences and wanting to go out and see about the world were in books. They were taught to us in history class, in English class, in reading class. So don't lose that wanting to read. The more you read, the more you know. Remember that? Is it the more you learn, the better you are? It's something like that, right? I'm getting old. Stop it. He's getting sleepy. I'm gonna put him down for his nap. I want you guys to have a good day. Please share this video. It might help somebody that does want to be a writer. All right. And if not, it might help you in whatever you're doing. It doesn't, like I said, artists comes in all different forms, where it's just not writers, we're painters, we're musicians, we're selling jewelry. All those things can get blocked. It's about you. And remember that when you're writing, I write for my audience, but I also write from me. I want my readers to get to know what's in my head, and not per se. I don't want y'all reading a scene and be like, so this is what's going on in your head. It does go on in my head, but as a writer, like, your imagination. Yeah. My singing voice is not really good because he's grabbing onto my neck. But my stories in my head and my crazy thoughts, when I'm killing somebody, or when I'm doing the action or doing a sex scene and all that, that's all Lucy Coates. That is not Nancy Cantrell. All right? So remember that, and y'all be good. Y'all, not to say that y'all have to have an alter ego or change your name as a writer's name. I know a lot of authors that use their real names or middle name or whatever. It's up to you. You're an artist. Do what you do. Name you what you like and share what you like. All right. So, one love. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Stay safe, everyone. And stay tuned. Like, share, love. Yeah, ore. All right. Love y'all.